Happy Monday, everybody. Walt with Flower City Cards. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why I believe Ascended Heroes has effectively reached the point of no return. And we are specifically going to be talking about the Elite Trainer boxes. Not only the regular Elite Trainer boxes, but also the Pokemon Center ones. Um, so, before I kind of get into the topic, we will be live tomorrow. I'm going to be bringing on a special guest. He's been on the channel before. Going to be talking about the market. Going to be talking about somebody and kind of just talking, having a conversation with him about the process of kind of starting up like a new streaming channel. And a lot of this is for me as much as it is for him to kind of get out there and kind of just talk through things. And it's been a while, so I'm excited to have him on. It's going to be Fernando with Future Sight Games. So really looking forward to that tomorrow. Hope you guys can join us. It's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on April 21st, which is a Tuesday. So, anyways, getting back into it. And yes, I do have my Snorlax sweatshirt on. I got this. Most of you who are in this hobby, you probably get hit with the random ads of people who are just probably not doing the right thing and making and selling products that have the Pokemon IP on it, but it's been kind of cold here. We went from like I'm obviously in upstate New York. We went from like 70s consistently last week to I think today it was like 35 and snowing on and off throughout the day. So a little bit colder, and then we're supposed to get back up into the like 50s, 60s the rest of this week. So I'm really looking forward to like just some good weather. I'm sick and tired of the cold, and I'm ready for some golf, some warm weather, some activities outside. It's been too long. So, anyways, let's jump right into it. So, Ascended Heroes Elite Trainer boxes. Um, Ascended Heroes released a couple months ago, right? And I understand that the set as a whole is, as some people are saying, potentially the best, comparing it to Evolving Skies, Prismatic Evolutions, 151. Um, they're comparing it to be potentially the best set that we've had in really the modern era. If you go back to like, let's say in my mind, like modern now, in my mind is like back through like Sun and Moon, and then XY is where you start to get into the vintage stuff. That's my opinion. That's my perspective. It's all semantics. Depending on who you talk to, they might say something's different. But um, going back to like Sun and Moon, like you have like your team up, Cosmic Eclipse, like the team up era, and then you have like the sets that I just mentioned. Those are like the top sets in my opinion. Uh, so yes, some people are saying it's the strongest set. I think regardless of that, we have kind of reached a point of no return, meaning like I personally don't feel comfortable putting in large amounts of money and sitting on it long term because, we just saw this with Prismatic Evolutions, guys. Like, we can still open order these things, quantities of 20 for like 150 ish and change a piece. And it's like the best time to buy Prismatic, right? Prismatic came out a year and 3 months ago, and Prismatic ETBs are effectively the same exact price as Ascended Heroes ETBs today. And if we look into the future, let's say Ascended Heroes ETBs get up to 300, $400 a piece. It's like, what's going to stop those things, especially with all this added potential print capacity that Pokemon has in 12, 18 months from now? What's stopping them from printing that into the ground and just sending the price back to where it is today, right? And when I say we're at the point of no return, I mean we are at the point where I am not, if I am buying any Ascended, if I were somebody who's doing this, I would not be buying to hold, right? I would be buying to effectively say, okay, this is my benchmark, this is my target price. I'm going to flip this in 3 to 6 months, whatever, because I know it's going to happen. I know that Pokemon is going to struggle to get out more ETB reprints in the next 3 to 6 months, right? We have 30th anniversary coming up. It's a good, educated gamble, but you have to acknowledge the fact that it is a gamble, right? Because you're effectively just you're day trading, right? You're day trading Pokemon cards. You're just trying to make a quick flip. You're trying to time the market. So as long as you understand what you're doing and you understand that what you're doing is it's riskier, right? Um, then yeah, I mean, I think that's what people are doing, right? That's why this product is getting eaten up. On top of the fact that, I mean, people are ripping it, right? Like people want this, they want the set, kids want it. Um, People are going to continue to consume it, and for me, I'm more talking about it from the perspective of when I talk about the point of no return. I'm just talking about, it's past that point where personally, like, because what I typically like to do is I like to get into sets when it makes sense in large volumes, and at a point where the time has already kind of taken place, right? Like the set's matured, and we have really a lower probability of massive reprints like we just saw with Prismatic, right? So after this massive drop in Prismatic ETBs, I would be surprised if we get more of that set, right? So therefore, that, in my opinion, for a year and 3 month set, that's a good time to pick it up. Compared to Ascended Heroes, no, I'm not buying Ascended Heroes. I'm not even playing the pick it up and in 3 to 6 months from now I'm gonna flip it. Um, and is there money to be made there? 100%. But philosophically, that's not really where my bread and butter is. I don't like to. I don't really like to do that kind of thing. I like to buy things that I really believe in. I like to buy things that personally I don't feel the need like I'm gonna have to sell it at the exact right time for it to make sense for me. And I don't want to get stuck with tying money up where, like, if we get this massive drop of stock that I'm just effectively trying to sell immediately and as quickly as possible in order to capture maybe a fraction of the gains that I could have taken had I put it into something else that's a little bit more matured. So, everybody has a different strategy around this. Some people don't care. Some people are saying, well, the demand is so strong, it is what it is. I'm just going to buy it, and whatever price I get in at, I get in at. And part of that reason is because they're looking to hold this for the next 3 to 5 years, and that's fine. But if you're not looking to hold it for 3 to 5 years, um, I don't really know what you're doing. I guess, like, at the end of the day, you have to understand what your budget is, what kind of capital you have to deploy, and you have to figure out like what fits into your equation. And for me, it just doesn't make sense anymore. We're past the point of no return. Um, Obviously, if there are massive drops in the future, maybe we get surprised in the next like 3 to 6 months. Maybe they're just prioritizing waves 3 and 4, and they're gonna just surprise the hell out of us. Like that would be great. And yeah, I would buy at that point. Like if I was able to buy, and to be completely honest, like I could have bought, you know, I could have bought like hundreds of them at 90, $100 a piece, but I didn't because I didn't really see this coming, and that's okay. Like a lot of people kind of FOMO into stuff, and you're not gonna win every time. Like you're not supposed to win every time. If everybody won every time, then the market wouldn't be the market, and no opportunities would exist ever. So that's all I got for today, guys. Just wanted to give my opinion. Let me know below in the comments. Are you picking up Ascended Heroes ETBs still? Are you picking them up to flip them in the next 3 to 6 months? Are you picking them up to hold them for 3 years? Or are you just not touching it right now and you're kind of just waiting? So let me know below, guys. Appreciate you guys sticking around and hearing me rant. And until then, see you guys next time.